Home price gains continue. The Case-Shiller Home Price Index, which is the gold standard for appreciation, showed that home prices rose 0.4% in February following a 0.3% increase in January. Prices are now up 6.4% year over year, rising from a 6% in the previous report. The FHFA reported that home prices rose 1.2% in February and are up a very strong 7% year over year, up from 6.4% in the previous report. These are extremely strong reports showing that buying a home still proves to be one of the best investments. Now, pending home sales, which measures signed contracts on existing homes, rose 3.4% in March, which was much stronger than the 0.3% gains expected. This is the strongest that we've seen in 13 months. Sales are now flat year over year, which is a big improvement from the negative 7% in the previous report. An increase in inventory and an eventual decline in mortgage rates will only boost these figures. Now, as for mortgages and inflation, the Fed left rates unchanged in a range from 5.25% to 5.5% as expected. They cited that the economy is increasing at a solid pace, inflation progress has stalled, and job growth remains strong with unemployment low. Powell reiterated that the Fed does not expect a cut until they are confident inflation is moving towards 2%. There was a fear that the Fed's next move would be a hike, but Powell went out of his way to shut that down. And if we needed to tighten conditions, they would just keep the Fed fund rate where it's at. He was asked if inflation remained the same, but the unemployment rate moved higher, would that be enough for them to cut? Powell responded by saying that a couple of tenths would not be enough, but a surprise would. We believe if it goes to 4.1% or above, it could pressure them. The April ADP employment report showed that there were 192,000 jobs created during the month, which was stronger than the estimate of 183,000. Additionally, March was revised higher from 184,000 to 208,000. The MBA released their mortgage application data for last week, showing that purchases decreased 1% last week. Not bad. Staying close to flat. Sorry. Purchases are now down 14% from this time last year. Interest rates rose from 7.24% to 7.29%. Rates are about 0.8% higher than this time last year. Higher for longer rates could actually be a good thing for buyers right now. Ultimately, higher rates equate to less demand and less competition, giving a better chance to get your offer accepted for buyers to find their ideal home. Always remember, you can refinance at any time.